I never really played that many video games growing up. I never had any consoles or anything because my parents were too busy doing actual things with their life. So for the bulk of my life I had a little tiny PC with no storage on it. Sometimes it couldn't even load Roblox. I've had core memories of that happening. Roblox and cool math games were mainly my childhood because they were free, didn't cost money, and they were low storage. I went to a private elementary school, so the kids there were also sheltered and didn't play video games. And combined with me having the brain power and the free will of a water bottle, I never knew other video games existed, honestly. I got put on by 2 kids in my kung fu class, probably the only 2 kids I'd ever met that got into a regular school at that point. They put me on a game called Bee Swarm Simulator. The next couple months after that I played it a couple times, mainly because it was on the front page of Roblox, and I was confused, honestly. Probably because I was 7 and didn't even know what I was looking at. But I remember one time I was playing with one of my friends, Jason. He was a lot more better at the game than me, and it finally clicked. Here's the premise of the game. You live on a mountain. The goal is to collect as many bees as possible and get as much honey as possible from flowers. You fulfill quests by a ton of different bears and get the best gear, which is subjective, but I'll get to that in a sec. If you've never played Roblox before for some reason, that's what a simulator is. Basically just get money and get the best gear to get more money. To those who played Roblox before, this game is not unknown. In fact, it's one of the only games, if not the only game on Roblox, to not only maintain relevance over a decade, but also gain relevance over a decade. It's sitting at 200,000 concurrent players right now in 2026, compared to around 30k to 50k for most of its runtime since its birth in 2017. What's more impressive is that it doesn't follow trends or Roblox algorithms to keep up its player base. It only has around 1 update a year, and it's practically just the same thing except for a different cut buddy or new feature or something. It's truly just an amazing and original game unlike any other. I'm gonna be completely honest, I wasn't telling the full truth earlier when I was talking about the concept of the game. It looks very simple and cute, however it's very complicated with many features such as sprawling quest lines, hub buddies, stickers, amulets, passive, planners, boosters, gear, and a ton of other miscellaneous stuff on it adds to the year. There's a lot of aspects to learn about the game, a lot of mistakes you can make that'll just make everything more annoying, many things to waste your time on. Getting to endgame can genuinely take years. I mean, it's been done by many people before, but the art of the game is knowing how to get to endgame efficiently and not to waste years of your life getting to it. When I said the best gear in the game is subjective, it really depends on how many nights of your life you want to spend macroing in one field to gain resources, to craft resources, to gain a part of a set of equipment. Some people stop at the coconut gear, which used to be endgame, and then some people don't have a life and get to the Tide Popper, or maybe even the gummy wand. I've seen people do it, or at least get close to endgame in around 50 days of playing time. Watch this video to see that. It shows you a lot of aspects that are good to know when attempting it. Question you might be asking is, have you beat the game? Well no, I've never done it. I've tried all throughout my life. Beating Bee Swarm Simulator has been one of my only consistent goals throughout my life ever. But with the amount of Roblox accounts I create, and combined with me not really being the type of person who can just grind a video game to completion, it's never really happened. The farthest I got is the pedal wand, but I'm trying every year. I think I'm gonna do it eventually. Maybe I'll post a follow-up video or something, or live stream it. The best part about Bee Swarm Simulator though is that it's fun at all stages of the game, especially just the start if you've never played it before. It's a stunning game throughout. The feeling of unlocking new areas and types of bees and completing quests is especially fun at the start compared to the end, where your dopamine is sourced from getting the items you tediously grinded for instead of completing quests. Every year around when Beesmas starts, I get the urge to play the game and try to get to endgame again. This year is no different. Almost every time on a new account and I have to work my way up, which is still fun because Bee Swarm Simulator is such a good game. I've played this game throughout most of my life. It's seen me through practically all my stages, and me and Blackbear are like this. Consider this small video me putting you on to one of my favorite experiences that video games can offer, especially to people who like grindy games. If you're the kind of person who won't play Roblox because it's childish, first of all, get over yourself. Second of all, Roblox has a ton of good games that also have a bunch of players like this one. Look at this amazing gameplay. Join the grind. I'm gonna try and finish it once and for all this time around, and maybe I will.